Welcome back. Today we are tackling how to cleanly embed HTML and custom code into your Webflow project. Adding custom code unlocks incredible features, but staying organized is the secret to not breaking your site. Let's jump right in. The first big question is always where this code actually belongs. It's pretty simple. If you need the code to run on every single page of your website, put it in your project settings. If it only applies to a specific page, drop it in that specific page's settings. Next, you have to decide between the head tag and the body tag. As a general rule, your CSS styling should always go inside the head tag. But for JavaScript, you almost always want to place it right before the closing body tag. If you put JavaScript in the head, it might try to run before your page elements even load, which usually means your code will not work at all. Now, keep in mind that JavaScript won't magically work inside the Webflow designer. You have to actually hit publish and check the live site to see those results. CSS, however, is a bit different. If you put your CSS inside a custom code embed element right on your canvas, you can see those style changes live in the designer. A huge pro tip here is to turn that CSS embed into a Webflow component. That way, any style changes you make will instantly apply across your entire site. As you add more snippets, you don't need to keep creating new script or style tags every single time. Just paste your new code above or below your existing code inside those same tags. To keep track of what everything does, definitely leave yourself comments. In JavaScript, just type 2 forward slashes before your note. In CSS, wrap your comment with a forward slash and an asterisk. These notes are invisible to your visitors, but will absolutely save your sanity months from now. Finally, if things go wrong, do not panic. One missing character can break everything. Try writing your code in a dedicated code editor first to catch typos. You can also right-click your live site, hit Inspect, and check the Console tab to see exactly which line of code is throwing an error. If this guide helped you conquer custom code today, please hit that like button and subscribe for more straightforward Webflow tutorials. Drop a comment below if you're running into any specific code bugs, and I will see you in the next one.